In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use dynamic blocks in AutoCAD. Dynamic blocks are powerful because they let a single block adapt to different sizes, orientations, and configurations without you having to create multiple versions. To get started, open your drawing in AutoCAD and locate the dynamic block you want to use. If you don't already have one, you can create it in the block editor. In there, you add dynamic parameters such as stretch, move, rotate, or scale, and pair them with actions so the block knows how to behave when you manipulate it. When you're done setting it up, save the block and return to your drawing. The key idea is that these parameters give your block flexibility while keeping it consistent and easy to manage. Next, insert the dynamic block into your drawing. You can do this with the insert command or by dragging it in from the tool palettes. As you place it, you'll be prompted for typical block options like insertion point, scale, and rotation. Take a moment to set these thoughtfully because a good initial placement reduces the need for later adjustments. If you're inserting multiple instances, keep your base alignment and scale consistent so your drawing stays clean and readable. Once the block is in your drawing, select it. You'll see grips appear on the block. These are the visual handles that represent the dynamic parameters you set up. Each grip corresponds to an action like stretching a length, moving a component, rotating a portion, or scaling the entire block. Hovering your cursor over a grip will usually give you a tooltip that hints at what it controls. Think of these grips as the control panel for your block's smart behavior. Now click one of those grips and drag it to manipulate the block. Use a stretch grip to change a length or width precisely where the parameter was defined. Use a rotate grip to turn parts of the block or the whole block, depending on how it was configured. While you drag, pay attention to the command line and dynamic input fields. You can type exact distances, angles, or scale factors for precision. Turning on ortho or polar tracking helps keep adjustments aligned, and object snaps make it easier to lock onto key points as you reshape the block. If a change doesn't look right, press ESC to cancel or use undo to revert. And that's it. You've seen how to locate or create a dynamic block, insert it, identify its grips, and manipulate it with confidence.